Hi everyone. In this lesson we're going to talk about positive space. This heart is taking up space, so we call that positive space. And we're going to talk about negative space. And this empty area here is what is called negative space. So before we can reach this point, there's a couple things we need to start with. You're going to have 3 or 4 pieces of paper that is in a square. These are 6 by 6. And you're going to need either crayons or oil pastels if you have them at home, a glue stick, and a pair of scissors. Now this lesson is going to be in 2 parts. The first part of the video we're just going to be talking about either the scissor or the crayons and the oil pastels. Since I have them here with me, I'm going to choose oil pastels. And oil pastels are really like super soft crayons. So what you're going to do is, this is just really playing around with your colors. You're going to start with whatever color. You want to press firmly on the paper because you want to leave no white paper showing, and really use the colors of your choice. And this is easy to see with this darker color, this red that I'm using, how I'm really trying to press firmly into the paper. And let's see, I can overlap the colors if I know that they're going to mix well together. And this is orange, so I can go over the yellow. I can even go over red with that orange. So this part, as you can tell, is pretty easy, but you're also probably noticing how I'm getting these little oil pastel crumbs. So I'm just going to kind of get them off my paper as best that I can, but they're not a big deal to have on your paper, so don't get too concerned about them. And I want to make sure that I go to the edges. So here is, if I'm coloring too light, I'm not really putting any pressure, much pressure. You can see how you can still see that white paper behind. So you really want to focus on pressing firmly. Now if you're using crayons, the same thing. You want to press firmly. Crayons are also an oil-based material. The oil is wax. And oil pastels are just a little bit softer. So therefore they're going to be a little bit easier to use. Now some of you might have oil pastels at home. I know a lot of you have shared with me that you have those art kits. And I know they have a large selection of oil pastel colors in there. And you can see I'm just going around, filling the space. I'm not making a picture of anything, so I don't have to be worried about that. I don't have to be worried about staying in the lines because I'm kind of going all over. All right. I'm getting there. I'm just trying to use all the colors. Now I know I always tell you to not use brown or black, and the reason for that is they are dark colors. And I want to have you use the colors of the rainbow. Your hand does get tired doing this because you are pressing firmly. Oops, that's black. Oops. Not a big deal. The other thing that's nice, if you have a white oil pastel, you can go over and it changes the color. So anytime you add white to a color, you are making a tint of that color or a lighter version of it. All right, I am almost done. All right, we're going to call this done for the lesson video. And yes, I still have some little crumbs of oil pastel on there, but that is okay. So my video is kind of long here, but this is what you need to work on. And I will see you in the next video.